Boundaries are actually pretty straightforward. You just say no. But we all know that this is not a problem. The problem is the fear that you feel when it comes to what setting this boundary will result in. But now let's ask ourselves whether this result is even real. Because many times we are afraid of setting boundaries because, for example, we are people pleasing. And why we are people pleasing? Because maybe we came from unstable childhood environment, maybe we weren't popular at school, and what we desired was to be popular. So we learned that via saying yes, people like us. Via agreeing with others, people need us. But is it really true? Because at some point in your life, this desire to be liked or accepted should be taken over by desire to be respected. And right now, you are putting yourself via not saying this no, via people pleasing again, you are giving other people permission to disrespect you. And they don't even know that because you haven't voiced your no, because you're afraid of something. So, how to set a boundary? First, you have to look at yourself and think, am I comfortable with that? Do I have mental space, physical space, etc. for this thing, task that they are asking me about, for this behavior as well? Because sometimes people are behaving in a way that we don't find comfortable and they don't even know that because that has been normalized where they came from. First, you have to ask yourself what I am comfortable with, but also not what other people told me that I should be comfortable with, but what I am comfortable with. Then, when you had that clear, don't go to that person and tell them, you did that and I didn't like that and you don't respect me. No. In the moments when you do this and this, I feel in this and this way, could we maybe find some other solution that will be comfortable for you, or some other behavior, or can we talk about it? Because I'm not comfortable with that. I know that in the woke culture right now we are talking about releasing triggers altogether, but unfortunately, who has visited parents lately, you know that triggers are going to be there no matter how healed you are. Triggers are here to show us something, and loved ones should respect our triggers. So if you have a person in your life that is aware of your discomfort and yet they are repeating the same behavior, from my point of view, that sounds like them problem, shouldn't be yours. Because by staying in this relationship, you are agreeing to being continuously disrespected. Why are you doing that? Who told you that you are not worthy of respect? Who made you believe that pleasing other person is worth it? Because I understand we have needs, but there is 8 billion people in this world, and I am sure that there are people who will meet your needs. There are things who will meet your needs, tasks, hobbies, friends. And at some point, you have to understand that via continuously investing in this relationship, this is how your life is going to look like. Because if you don't change anything, nothing will change. If you don't set that boundary, it will be continuously disrespected. And that's how you say no. I'm not comfortable with that. I will not engage in that anymore. I wish you all the best. But if you can't, I am choosing me. Remember to subscribe and hit the like button, and if you're struggling with setting boundaries and you need help, in the description you have a link to book a session with me. See you next time.